I mean, he may get him after this performance, I'll tell you, because he's proven to be the premier welterweight in the welterweight division of all the champions right now.
Our Felix De Jesus telling us that Robert Garcia said he's going to stop it if he doesn't get a good round out of Mikey. For more to Heidi Androl.
That's right. I just talked to Robert. He said that he didn't like.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Even if it wasn't his brother, it would be a smart move because, you got to watch out for your fighter regardless if it's your family or not.
And remember, as we mentioned earlier, Mikey was told by many, including some in his camp, that this fight was too risky.
Every fight is risky, but this one is especially risky because you're in there with a machine in Errol Spence who really devastates most of his opponents, whether it's to the body or head, but eventually he wears you down and just thoroughly, thrashes you. And he's sticking to the script right here.
Spence putting on a clinic.
He is. And against a guy that is really not easy to put a clinic on against, whether you're bigger than him or not.
Final minute, round 10.
Haven't seen too many body punches by Mikey Garcia, and he's known for his body punches.
Yeah, he is, and he just got hit with a couple of good uppercuts by Errol Spence. The thing is Mikey Garcia is too busy protecting himself to worry about throwing punches right now because he's just worrying about blocking punches, to tell you the truth, at this point of the game.
At this point, it's only going to take one punch.
Well, I got to tell you, Mikey threw a nice crisp left hook off of a counter shot of Errol's punch, but then Errol came right back with a straight left hand. So even when Mikey does something good, Errol answers it back.
We'll look at the total power punches. Spence landing 55%, Garcia 24%. Final seconds of round 10. Let's listen into the corner of Mikey Garcia.
Dos rounds, Mikey, faltan. ¿Cómo sientes?
It was a good round. How are you feeling? You want to go out again? Yes.
¿Sí?
Let's go.
¿Ya está mejor así?
You're a little better now. So then get closer. Let's go. Let's go for it. Nice and tight. Okay. Not from the outside. Don't fight from. Find them inside.
Faltan 2 rounds.
There's 2 more rounds left. Listen to me, nice and close. He's only beating you because of the distance that he has on you. So get close and then start working the body too. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep more busy. Okay? You want to do it? Want to go? Let's go. You have a lot of heart. Let's go.
Y no te levantes después de tirar, no te levantes.
Don't get up. You got to fight small. Nice and low. There's 6 minutes left. Let's go.
Okay? Vamos pues, mijo.
This is round 11. Spence threw a fight-high 125 punches in round 10.
I think right at this point what Robert Garcia is saying is, look, as long as I don't think you're going to take a lot of punishment, I'd like to at least get the moral victory of going the distance. And I think Mikey feels the same way. He'd like to go the distance and finish this fight without it being stopped. But he's not doing himself any favor by sitting on the ropes right there, because that's where he will take punishment.
Mikey Garcia needs to knock out Errol Spence to win this fight.
Of course.
But right now he's too busy protecting himself from this onslaught of Errol Spence's combinations.
He is. He's doing a good job of blocking these big punches, though, but something's going to slip in eventually if Mikey doesn't counter.
Spence throwing a barrage of punches here in round 11.
not looking good. So he's looking for a counter shot. It was too little, too late.
Spence has landed over 300 punches. Garcia only 63. To Marcos Villegas.
Yeah, Kenny, so far I have it 190 for Errol Spence. We're seeing him now mix up his body attack, which I was looking to see in the early rounds, but Spence showing over the course of this fight that he has another dimension and that he can box, and he's just not this pressure fighter that comes forward.
All right, thanks, Marcos. So Marcos has given all 10 rounds to Errol Spence tonight.
Yeah. Right now what he's doing is he's just punishing Mikey Garcia to the body and head. But Mikey is staying at least focused. He doesn't look like he's lost focus yet, where he's being dazed, even though the referee, John Shirley's really keeping a close eye on things, as well as the corner.
You know, he's being a punching bag right now. You know, he's getting all that. He's receiving a lot of punishment and punches, which is slowing him down. So anytime he attempts to throw a punch, he's not going to have the energy to get that punch through.
I know. We got 1 minute left in the 11th round here. I'm telling you, it's a moral victory if he lasts the 12 rounds, and that's what I think they're going for here right now. I don't think they're going for the win because the win is impossible. So he's blocking a lot of those punches. He's taking some good shots, no doubt, here and there, but he's still capable of trying to counter. And I'm talking about Garcia. But Errol Spence is really turning up the heat right now. There's 20 seconds left.
I think Errol Spence just likes the boxing side right now. He doesn't need to keep the fight from a distance. So he's, you know, right now he's just stepping towards Mikey. And loving it. And he's being smart, too, because as soon as he hears that bell, he's right by his corner.
Right. There you go. So I think Mikey's very happy he made it through the round. I think they're consigned to the fact that if they can get through this fight with a decision, it's a big moral victory.
A look at Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. Both fighters, big Dallas Cowboy fans. Both attended games here at AT&T Stadium this season. Errol Spence says, "I bleed blue."
Put the body on the shot. Hands up high. Go get him right now. Hands up high. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Rotate. Huh?
Hey, fella.
What?
And here we see another Spence flurry, just stepping towards Mikey, mixing up the punches, throwing punches in bunches.
Mikey Garcia acknowledging the crowd as we begin the 12th and final round. Errol Spence Jr. fighting past 11 for the first time in his pro career. He's never gone to round 12.
No, and Derek James his trainer doesn't want him to. He said, you got to go get him, go get him, go get him. Now, he knows he's got the fight clearly won, but yet he's telling his guy to go out and not play it safe in the 12th round like you would normally.
I think he wants him to get stopped.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he wants to get the knockout victory, just as it is a moral victory for Garcia to go to 12. It's kind of a little bit of a letdown not to be able to stop a guy that's a 135-pounder as well on the other side of the coin, right?
This is, Mikey's a good fighter.
He's a great fighter.
He's a great.
That's why he's still here.
He knows how to protect himself. Usually, other guys would probably get stopped by now, but Mikey's doing a good job of protecting himself.
Let me tell you, he's proven himself to have a lot of courage, a lot of strength mentally and physically, and he took the challenge. He's coming up short on the challenge, but man, I mean, it takes a lot of guts and bravery to take this type of challenge on against a machine like Errol Spence, and he is a fantastic boxer, puncher, body puncher. He's a great champion.
And Mikey Garcia, champion in 4 different weight classes, 39-0. Errol Spence Jr. at 24-0, the current IBF World welterweight title holder. It has been Spence in control right from the start.
Mikey slipped a couple of big punches, and he popped out a couple of short right hands. But that's as much as he's getting accomplished right now. He's got 1 minute left to survive his 12th round and get the moral victory of lasting 12 rounds with Errol Spence. Not many guys can or have.
That's true.
Spence and Garcia have great respect for one another, spent a lot of time together. They were out in Los Angeles on a couple of occasions for press conferences. And then earlier this week, here in Arlington, Mikey Garcia said, Errol reminds me of me.
Well, Spence just keeps coming, especially in this last round. He's trying to go for broke right here and close the show.
Well, he's got 25 seconds or 20 seconds to do it with right now, and I don't think he's going to do it.
Two undefeated champions go the distance.